Oh yeah, we're going to discuss now about Z travel. Z travel. When I was very young, around I think maybe 50, 40, 14, 15, 16, in between, living in Lagos State, Nigeria, in my street then, and there was this wonderful young man then who traveled and to Europe and came home one day with one of his one lady, an European lady, and I could remember then that it was so fascinating to us. We used to see on the TV sometimes, in the far distance. We used to see some, Europeans or people who call whites. My apology if that's offensive, but I hope not. Um, and I've not had a privilege to be in a close contact. And one day's brother came that time. He was one of the elder brother or big brother to one of our guys in the street that we used to play together. So it was so fascinating, and that sparked something in me because every time the lady walked back with the man, we'll be following the lady. The lady will look at us back. She will look back and she will, what's wrong with these guys? But she laugh because we're laughing. We want to touch the skin. We want to feel the air. We need to see in the movies, and we want to go and be around her. Sometimes we'll be staying there in the afternoon. Maybe they are indoors. We want to see when she comes out, she walks. Man, we see that on the movies. Also, we've never seen a close contact. And she was so kind to us, friendly. Sometimes, I think she speaks Dutch. I could remember a bit of English, but I know we were communicating and all of it. We go home so happy. Sometimes we even skip our lunch because we want to be around, the vicinity where she is. But that sparked something in me that it's a beautiful world. It's a world to explore. It's a world to travel to. The planet worth, exploring. I just hope one day the planet can be so healed and something can be, to gel together, synchronize together in such a way that when all these borders, all these visa, all those things, I'm not against it. I'm just saying it. I hope it's going to come to one day whereby humanity will be able to get over it and be able to live in peace without so much restriction. But where I'm going is this, that when we need to travel and when we travel, it opens our mind, it opens our psychology, it opens our mentality, it opens ideas, it increases our wisdom, it increases our knowledge, it increases our understanding of capacity of what it means to be a human being. It's never the same. You cannot compare a man who was born in his country, who grew up in his country, who got old in his country, died in the country, and get buried in the country. You cannot compare such a person with somebody who lived in the country, traveled out, maybe on several occasions, also some few years, and come back. Something will change. So migration is part of humanity. So all these ideas of restricting one another and all these things is because the way we are managing the system of the world. But if it's managed properly, migration is just part of humanity. And people can travel and see. Because if peace is most of the places, nobody will be going somewhere, and be causing nuisance. You have your home to go back to. So you don't want to cause nuisance to where you are going. And if you go somewhere, you go there and live in peace. So the Z travel I'm talking about today is to be able to see the world in another dimension as time goes on. A world whereby people can be able to travel, where people can go and see, explore the planet. This is a beautiful planet. This is a beautiful planet. This is a beautiful planet. And it's a planet that everybody needs to explore. A lot of things to see. I'm able, to be able to, to learn and do some few things as time goes on, I'm able to learn and be able to, meet some people because I travel. I'm privileged. I'm really privileged. I started traveling my own 1995, and the world so much friendly then, more than what it is now. So much friendly, so much things to see. People welcome you. The first country I traveled to was Congo, DRC. Was not at Zaid. And I remember the brother that took me in without knowing me on the street, just saw me, a young man. I could see I was so frustrated, full of fear because I'm in a country where they don't speak my language, they don't speak English, I don't even know who to talk to. I took a very big risk and just travel just like that. Uh, my parents, I'm not blaming them, and I would never blame them because I've persuaded them to let me go and see. And my father said one thing, that if we don't let you go, the way you have pressed and organized yourself, if you don't make it, you will blame us in the future. And if you don't make it, at least you have a home to come back to always come back home. So that's at the back of my head, and I was released. And I was released with prayer, I was released with blessings, I was released with encouragement. And in my space of traveling, I was able to meet, the first man that took me in out of when I was in Congo, Jeff Elimba Lumumba. I could remember his name. I don't know where he is, but God bless him. God bless his soul. God bless his wife. Just having just one room, using curtain to divide the bed, and with a small, about a small chair, maybe double, and a TV, black and white those days. And the house where we were saying there was no ceiling, just when it's cold, it's cold, it's hot, it's hot. When it's hot, it's hot. And they have a very small baby, and they took me in. Humanity at its best. They fed me, gave me accommodation, protected me. And this Z travel I'm doing today, I can only do it because of those people. I met a lot of people along the way, and in there, a lot of events happens, which I will not discuss today. Bit by bit, as time goes on, I'll be, maybe chipping into in some of other videos. I saw a lot. I survived plane crash. I survived Ebola outbreak. Those years I think it was in the late 90s. I survived. You understand. Catastrophe of climate. I survived. Being in an environment whereby you don't even know. Change cultural shock. I survived that. I survived. My first time of being away from home, missing mom. I survived that. I survived. You understand. My dad. I survived of missing him. I survived his fatherly love. I survived a lot of things, and that shaped my life to what I am and to what I'm still learning to be. I'm not the best of what I am yet, but I'm learning in progress. So let migration be something that we can all, accept, and we can all use as a tool, you understand, to make humanity better. Nationalism, any country is free, to to operate on nationalism based on whatever the country is facing. I'm not judging, and I'm not judging anybody. But what I'm saying is this: that migration has been part of humanity from the beginning and will remain part of humanity. If all the animals can be moving, maybe it's winter, they migrate and all these things, that's so that migration is not meant for only humanity. Even animals, even other existence of organisms are doing it. So let us just tap into it and let it be used wisely. Migration is not an offense, but it can result in something that we don't want if it's not well managed. And I hope that we can all learn from this. All right, please share with us your ideas, maybe some of your own story regarding your own travel experience, a little bit of it, not to mention, and see what everybody can read about. Okay, more will come on Z Travel as we go on this journey. Z out. Thank you. Bye.